Familia de Espacio, estamos aquí con nuestra amiga Yendry, ¿qué tal?
Todo bien, ¿y ustedes?
Muy bien, contentos de que estés aquí nuevamente con nosotros, ya sabes que te queremos muchísimo por acá. Y estamos celebrando contigo este último lanzamiento que es Herrera, que te digo honestamente nos ha sorprendido porque la última vez que hablábamos nos presentaste Kiki y
Ajá.
ahora Herrera con algo completamente diferente and you just like keep setting the bar so high. How do you feel?
I feel good. I love this song so much. And you know when you put out a song, then after 3 days you're already sick of it because you listen to it a lot. And this one I just can't get enough of it, And I just dance to this song like by myself in my
Yeah,
room.
love it.
Amo la bachatica, tú sabes, yo crecí con la bachata,
And how
entonces como
And
mi
how did it
corazón.
start? Like, did you have the idea of creating a bachata track, or did you write this and then you sort of felt that it should be a bachata?
So I remember I've always wanted to make one, right? Pero con la bachata como que le tenía miedo because it's a very traditional genre. So when you touch something that's very, como, ¿sabes? Muy tradicional
Sí.
dominicano, you have to be careful about how you do it. And also growing up with that music, I wanted to pay homage to how it's done, todo lo bachatero, tú sabes, Oscar Sarante, Juan Luis Guerra, Frank Reyes. So I've always wanted to make a bachata, but I didn't know. It was hard. It was hard to find the balance. And I was in London, and I was like, okay, let me try something. I'm going to try to start a bachata with a producer from London to see if we can give it a different twist. And we did.
But did you have like the lyrics down first, or
No, we started from scratch. Wow. And he was like, you know what? I just bought a bachata guitar. I was like, this is the moment.
That's how you know it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. It was crazy. And then he started like with some chords. And I started with the first verse. I didn't even write down the 1st verse. I just had like, Esta noche en París. Vida mía, no la olvido. I was like, oh shit, I love this.
Yeah, I mean, and then the video, it's like super cool. I mean, you went back to the Dominican Republic to film it. Tell me about that experience.
Well, we directed the video with Dior Rodriguez. She's a director. She's Dominican from New York. I really wanted to work with someone from the island, and at the same time as well, we went to the center of the island, en este sitio con cascadas, Vallaguana se llama, because I wanted to show DR in a different way. We see a lot of dembow videos, a lot of reggaeton videos, and they're always like in el barrio, tú sabes. Or the other side that we see is just like beaches, this paradise. But I wanted people to see how's the countryside, like the real part, that I grew up in. And I love this video. It has like this vintage aesthetic. And I brought all my clothes from Paris. It was like haute couture with.
Oh, I was gonna say, because even your style in it, it is like it blends so well with everything in it.
I love it. It matches my project, I'm a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I always like mix street style with like very fashion things. And so Jean-Paul Gaultier gave me a dress from the archive, And I'm like, and you're there shooting your video and you're like, okay, I don't know, like I was born like in Santo Domingo, and then I grew up in a little city in the countryside in Italy, and I'm now back in my land shooting a video with an archive dress, that I could never have a sex to. So it was intense, emotionally, and it was amazing, and I love it.
How do you feel with other artists? Because just in this last year, we've seen so many artists also experiment with bachata. We've seen it in recent times with Becky G, who did one, with Camilo and Camila Cabello do one. Exactly. Yeah, Manuel Turizo.
Camilo, la bachata.
Yeah, I mean it's going mainstream, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel with seeing a genre from your country make it,
There's like a lot of people saying, there's people making bachata and they're not Dominicans. I always feel proud when something from a country, because we all influenced by anything, I work with a lot of Afro beat producers. I work with producers from London. I work with producers from Suriname. Like, it's cool to be influenced by it. And for me, as a Dominican, I'm just proud, you know, and happy for people, you know, when things go properly and go, you know, the right way. I'm just happy that the world is getting to know this genre. And it's crazy because growing up in Italy, I used to listen to bachata and my friends would be like, what is
that?
Like, what is this? Why is this people always crying, so passionate, you know, like it's so intense. And I would be like, oh no, this is amazing, you know, I loved it. But I just realized that they would never listen to it because it was a very old music for them, you know, and also they didn't understand the lyrics and it was hard. So now we're making it mainstream, and it's amazing that people like in UK are listening to it now and they're telling me, oh, I went to translate the lyrics.
That's so awesome.
You know, it's amazing, and that's what music does.
Now, is Herrera part of the beginning of a new era for you? Like, is this part of a new album, perhaps? Did I get you there?
Yeah. I feel, well, the album is almost ready, you know? And what happens is that you make music and then you also do other things in the meantime, and then you evolve as a person, you grow as a person, and you have to get that music that you made 2 years ago. Like, I had this bachata for a while, you know? So you have to take the music that you made years ago and, like, kind of match it to where you are now and who you are now. So that's what's happening right now. I'm just like putting it together, but I would definitely love to put it out.
When can we expect something new? I mean, I know you just gave us Herrera, but we're already waiting for more.
You just got a song.
I know.
No, but definitely this year I want to put out more. I feel like that's a way for people that listen to my music to get to know me more, you know? And the album is going to give me the chance, first of all, to tour as well and to bring my music everywhere. We're going everywhere.
Everywhere. Tour.
Anywhere. And also, you know, the chance to get to know my story a little bit more. And I'm very, do you say versatile? Como versátil?
Sí.
I like to experiment with different things. And I think in an album, you can really, like, you know, showcase that.
Are you working on any special collabs? I mean, we see you working with big names like J Balvin.
I'm like, hey, to Chris. To Chris, I'm like,
Come
hey,
on,
can we
Chris.
talk about Yeah. He's like, not yet. Well, I just got a song from Stromae,
Okay.
which I love. He's Belgian. You say Belgian? From Belgium. And he's an amazing artist. So we're like finishing the song, and let's see what happened with us.
We can't wait to see it, and we can't wait to see what you have in store for us with the tour and this album. You know that we're huge fans of you. Te queremos muchísimo, así que te pido un saludito a la familia de Espacio, por favor.
Bueno, a la familia de Espacio, aquí es Yendry. Le mando mucho amor. Gracias por apoyarme siempre.